All right, this is March 2018, Wednesday night hop, 6-count swing, week 4.
Level 1, I'm Laura.
I'm Brian.
And that's Brian. And this week we tried to kind of wrap everything up and pull it all together. So we started with...
Another tuck turn!
Yes! Tuck turns!
So this time we started in closed. We did a quick refresher on closed and then emphasized the importance of leading this rotated rock step. So the leader does that by opening up their left arm and getting a little bit of counterbody motion, bringing their left foot back. Followers,
because we're able to open up, we also have this connection here that's kind of like, hey, you need to move more this time. We actually get more of a rotation there. Let's show a regular.
Yep.
So a regular is that, and then a rotated is that. So that's the difference between the two.
Yep.
So we talked about that, and then we went into the actual tuck turn, which looks like this: rock step, triple step, triple step.
So there we're making sure to go palm to palm on 3 and 4, just like every other turn we've been doing. And then leaders, you're going to push through a little bit with this right hand.
And this one here.
On 4.
Like other tuck turns.
So 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. And then we end up with our hands upside down like this, which we fix the same way we did previous weeks.
Yay. So we started with the tuck turn, and then we went into what are called lollies, which are kind of like sandwiched between the tuck turn. So these are what lollies look like, and then you get out of them via a tuck turn like that.
So for the leaders, we're in order to lead this, we're basically just doing the rotated rock step over and over again. We're bringing our arm out and in, out and in, out and in.
So this is kind of when you're in, you're tapping here, and when you go out, kick. So it's tap, step, kick, step, tap, step, kick, step. And we said if you're having trouble remembering which one was which and getting your feet all twisted, just tap both ways. Tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step. It's kind of in and out.
Yep. We get into them by doing that rotated rock step, and then we get out by doing the tuck turn. So a full sequence will look like
so we have
rock, step, tap, kick, and then do a tuck turn at some point.
And so that tuck turn comes as we're coming in for that tap. It's similar to as if we just did this rotated rock step on the kick, and then we have our tap here into the tuck part, and then turn. So that was that.
And then from there we moved on and pointed out that on that tuck turn, when you're coming out of lollies, you're probably just doing step instead of triple steps. And that can apply to all of your dancing, especially if you want to dance fast.
Yes.
So then we reviewed some moves from previous weeks, just doing step.
Rock, step, step,
so like this inside
rock,
turn.
Step.
Or the same
rock,
inside
step,
turn into
step,
closed.
Step. And then
we could do the tuck turn from earlier. And we can do some of the moves from cross hands. The one thing that we didn't recommend doing with that step was the sugar push. That really requires the triple steps in the footwork to work well.
But otherwise, everything we've taught works into that. Some notes we had for people when we were working on this was, do not stop doing your footwork. Leads tend to have more of a problem with this than follows because we tend to be moving more. But keep that kind of pulse going and your actual footwork going. It keeps you together with the music and your partner. And also for follows, as you're doing a lot of the turns, keep your weight and your feet underneath you so that you're not trying to turn and getting off balance. So just keeping your feet underneath will help with a lot of the turns.
And then we finished with a break, which was the mess around. So for that, we switched to a little bit of an 8-count footwork to practice, but you can do this for as few or as many counts as you like. We start off with the rock step and then pause, and then do the mess around. Rock, step, pause, mess around, and rock, step.
So how that's led is start with a rock step, and then the leads, when they lead it, they're going into a split weight, and they're also cutting out that pulse. So it's pulse, pulse, stop. And that's what follows really notice, is that kind of lack of pulse. And then you actually start the mess around and then kind of bring the pulse back before you go into the rock step again.
And you can do other things on breaks, anything you want to steal from the dance floor is
valid there. You can do
there.
like knee slaps, little kicks, taps, anything you want during that.
Then to get out of it and signal that we're going back into the basic, we'll start from that split weight, and then I'm going to shift my weight to my right and stiffen my arm a little bit to bring my follow with me, and then just lead a really clear rock step to go back into the basic.
Yeah, so for that leads, just be really confident in your switching back to that weight. Otherwise, the follow isn't going to know what's going on.
And that was week 4.
Yeah, thank you very much.